I'm thinking about our audience, and they're watching this, and they're thinking, gosh, that's a lot of options. Would you say that there is a level of complexity that takes you from mediation to collaboration, a net worth of a family that might lead you to choose collaboration over mediation? What, when somebody's evaluating what direction to take, is there an assessment process that they should go through? Who do they ask? How do they decide?
I've had situations on a collaborative file that were literally done in one meeting, in one session. There was so much background work done by the couple, like the kitchen table agreement idea, that we came together with in a collaborative context. So they each had their lawyers, and we had a shell of an agreement already pre-drafted. We had a few questions to mediate together, and then we were able to sign an agreement. There really are I see it as there being three key elements to reaching an agreement. And 98%, 99% of all family law matters are done by agreement. It's if you need a divorce, an actual divorce order, do you need a judge or a court to deal with it. So 98, 99% of all the matters can be settled and should be settled by agreement. But the three key pieces I look at for people to reach an agreement, whether it's done through lawyers or whether it's done through a mediation process, there needs to be full financial disclosure. Both parties need to know the finances of each other. They both need to have, some people work with financial neutrals like yourself, but being able to both know the financial dynamics and have it all on the table. The second element is they should each have independent legal advice. So whether giving advice is just simply telling you, in my opinion, this is what I could do, or this are some of the options, or this is what the law says. The client doesn't have to follow the advice. They simply should get the advice. And the last piece of it is they should have a document that's in writing, that is witnessed, and is also signed voluntarily or not through duress. So if you meet those three key elements of independent legal advice, full financial disclosure, and a written voluntarily signed document, that's the critical pieces of having an agreement, however that agreement is done. I've had situations that have gone on for a long time, and of course have had multiple meetings and multiple bits of complexity. It really depends. I've had a situation where we've had 26 interrelated companies. That took a tremendous amount of the financial business valuation side. They actually spend more time on the file, I think, than the lawyers did, but that was the level of complexity that couple needed. So I think, people shouldn't think, collaborative process, I must have all of these elements. I must have the lawyer, I must have a coach, I must have this. It really is geared to the couple and their scenario. And I think when someone comes to meet with me or most of our collaborative colleagues, they're going to be given that kind of level, the breakdown of those scenarios, and hopefully the lawyers and the professionals are matching what the clients need, not the other way around, which I strongly believe. I strongly believe the client's needs are met by the team or by the individual professional, by what they need. You've had this experience as well, where someone might start on the financial side. I mean, if a couple are communicating well, but maybe they don't have a good sense of what each other's finances are, then their process may start on the financial side, doing a little exploration work with a financial neutral, who then sends them to a mediator or a collaborative lawyer to kind of help draft the actual legal agreement.
I think this is part of the reason I'm doing this video series, is that it's really not always obvious for people. And I would summarize some of what you're saying by saying that often you don't always know what you need when you're going into the process. Sometimes we can't even identify all the issues over a kitchen table. And what I'm hearing is that in a collaborative process, you've got each partner has their own lawyer, and you're sitting around a boardroom rather than a kitchen table, identifying, moving forward around all the different issues. And when you come across something that might be a stumbling block, that you're reaching out to resources to help you, with the idea that the family's first. And I'm going to have you talk a little